All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golfballing Podcast, episode 266. And we are joined here by the lovely Ryan in his new drip, which you can watch on YouTube, link in bio. How you doing?
I wish you could watch my round on YouTube, but unfortunately you can't.
Oh, yeah, what was the number you fired?
I thought I shot a 78 until I realized it was par 71. I shot 77. I was pretty happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Where tell the viewers, because I don't even know. Let me pull up a pic.
Yeah, Tree Farm got the tree monster on the new hat, big hat guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new course. So Zach Blair built this course. I think they opened in like October.
Oh, are you serious?
It looks that nice for being less than a year old.
This is a Zach Blair new golf course?
Correct. And he just qualified for the U.S. Open on the 4th playoff hole after playing 40 golf holes. Dude, it was beautiful. It's let's put it this way. I didn't have a card on me. I didn't make any doubles. I didn't lose a golf ball. I just made some bogeys, birdied 18. I lipped out a birdie putt. That's 17 right there. Gorgeous hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, beautiful property. Buddy of my brother's a member out there, so lucky enough to have him invite me out. And we had a great time. I do have a little story. So my brother plays or played mini tours once upon a time. And he's still an incredible golfer. So we're on the first tee box, and our caddy, who, side note, his name is Kemp Hooper. I'm going to dox him real quick. He was Kevin Kisner's caddy the second half of last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he caddies at Augusta as well. So he kept handing me Augusta National tee markers. Pretty
nice.
But on the first tee box, my brother's like, I'm going to play the backs today. You know, me and his buddy were going to play from the one-ups at like 6,500. He's like, I want to tip it out at 69. Caddy's like, I don't think that's such a great idea. Kind of like doubting my brother's ability. And he's like, well, why don't you want me to move back there? What do you think I'm going to shoot? He's like, what do you think you're going to shoot? My brother said, set a line. I'll tell you over under for $100.
Ooh.
This caddy made a big mistake and said 77.
Ooh.
Okay. And my brother was 2 under through 13. So continued to try to let him out of this bet. But yeah, he 5-putted number 18 to shoot a 74.
Oh my God.
He drove the front edge of the green, about a 300-yard downhill par 4, and then proceeded to 5-putt the only hole I birdied all day.
Oh my! Oh yeah, he said that. So he pulled like a Scottie didn't Scottie like 4-putt a few years ago?
The Masters, yeah.
Yeah. Was it like that, or was it?
So the picture that I sent you of 18, no, it was completely low stress because he was one over going in. He was one over going into 18.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, but the thing is, the 5-putt is only a double because he drove the green.
Oh, okay. So he shot
74.
Yeah. Okay.
74. Yeah.
Okay. Where is this?
It's in Leesville.
We need a name for this, man. Oh, it's the first text. Yeah, we need a name for this. What are you saying? Is that 18, or are you talking about
the picture with the clubhouse in the back is obviously 18, right? It's straight downhill, par 4. I put mine in the waist bunker left. I was basically parallel of that green side bunker because we were playing 1-up, so I was only like 275.
Is that this pic? I don't know if I have the.
No, the other one. Did I not send the other one?
Oh, this one?
Yes. So zoom in to that front left bunker. My brother's ball was on the fringe, front and center. He was just right of that bunker. I was in that bunker.
For the viewers, I can't really see that.
The pin is up by the clubhouse, and it is on a 10-foot shelf that you have nowhere to miss. He putted it. It went up and back to the left. Putted it up again. Back did it for a third time, and then at that point, 2-putt.
Yeah. Where'd you throw that then? For the bird?
Huh?
Where'd you throw that? Your approach for the birdie?
I hit the greatest wedge of my life. I took a 52 and hoselled it off the back foot, and it came out 5 feet above the ground, skipped into the hill that the pin was on top of, and went to about 3 feet.
Nice.
It was a complete guess, but I just stabbed at it, and it was perfect.
Wow, a 18-hole birdie.
It was the only birdie I made all day.
That's huge.
Made 7 bogeys and a birdie and 11 pars.
So what was that town you had to stay, where you stayed in? Like if you flew, where'd you fly into?
I flew into Charlotte. It's about 2 hours from Charlotte.
Okay.
That's where the family's at. So stay with my mom, and then him and I went down just for the day.
Yeah. Damn, that's awesome.
They have cabins, and I'll say this. You know how most new golf courses are working out of like a trailer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They built a structure around a trailer to make it look like it belongs on property. And then it looks like all the cabins around it. So it's like a double wide trailer, but it looks like a cabin. It's got like a nice walkway that leads up to it. And the cabins look really nice. The clubhouse is like almost done. So they're in a little portion that's got a temporary locker room. So there's about 30 lockers in there right now, some showers. Just you have all the amenities. It's just not all the way done yet.
This looks incredible.
Man.
Tom Doak. I bought his book. I read the intro. His architecture book. Do you have any golf books? I just bought 2. I just bought 2 golf architecture books because I have no idea anything about it, and it seems fascinating. But this place looks incredible. That is so cool that Zach Blair made this.
Yeah. Did you see his playoff yesterday?
No.
Yeah. So they played 36 in the qualifying, and he got into a playoff and just darts one on the 4th playoff hole to about 2 feet to win.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
I tuned into the Max Homa Fowler Cam Young one as they were putting in the playoff.
I didn't see that at all. Did Max?
No, Max missed it. But then, like him and Ricky, I think they had another opportunity today at the very minute, or they had another opportunity, I believe. So it wasn't like they, because I tweeted it out there, Fowler's not making the U.S. Open, and then they said it. That's not right. So
it's wild that Max Homa was carrying his own bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a crazy. Ricky Fowler, Cam Young, Max Homa. Seeing these guys have to compete at this is insane. I just saw right before we did this, the guy, the 17-year-old who shot 63.
It's pretty impressive.
And he's headed to Oakmont. His swing is nuts. Mason Howell shot 63 at Piedmont Driving Club. He's going to be a freshman in 2 years.
We had an Auburn kid qualify.
That sounds familiar. Do you know his name? Maybe that must have been
Jackson Coven.
Yeah.
Coivon, I believe.
I was looking back at the 2016 U.S. Open when DJ won at Oakmont. The last time it was at Oakmont, I did not realize that Shane Lowry shot 6 over. I think he had, I'll fact check it right here.
Couple shot lead.
He had a multi-shot lead. So he finished at 1 under, shot 76. Dustin shot par 70, I believe. So Shane Lowry shot 6 over, finished at 1 under. Not good at math. I think Shane Lowry, you can't even see this. Shane Lowry, I believe, was at 7 under entering Sunday at Oakmont and shot 6 over 76 to finish -1. Oh, you can't see it still. There we go. But Jim Furyk and Scott Piercy coming in at 1 under. I'm really excited for this, and I haven't been excited for a U.S. Open like this. And like this one's got hype. Kevin Na. Listen to this top 10. Dustin Johnson, Jim Furyk, Scott Piercy, Shane Lowry, Sergio Garcia, Brandon Grace, Kevin Na, Jason Duffner, Jason Day, Zach Johnson, and Daniel Summers.
Just bringing up the rear.
Like, I don't know who that is, but he technically was.
Never seen that face in my life.
Right? He's 41.
From Utah. Huh. It's 41 now?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd been mid-30s, early 30s.
Good for Daniel Summerhays. All right. Do the deep dive.
Yeah, I mean, can we just pivot to our boy Scottie Scheffler real quick?
Yeah, I almost forgot. It's happening too much now.
3 out of his last 4. He has more wins than the Colorado Rockies do in the last month.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was terrible. How the Rockies are like 9-50, whatever.
They're so bad.
Ooh. All right. Daniel Summerhays had quite a 2016.
We're just gonna forget about Scottie Scheffler.
Well, hold on. In 2013, Daniel Summerhays lost in a Sanders Farm Championship playoff to Woody Austin. I thought that was like a director.
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson. No, who's the other one? Woody Allen or something?
Yeah.
All right. Scottie Scheffler.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me your thoughts. Give me your breakdown. Let me just ask you this. We'll start with this. If he remains healthy for his career, will he have a better career than Rory?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think you could, yeah.
I want to agree. Anything can happen, right?
I think you could feel comfortable with that. No.
He's not guaranteed to have a better season. But if
he had
healthy,
I feel like I think the first time Nick was on a few weeks ago, we were talking about his hands.
Yeah.
Like Scottie Scheffler was still top 10ing it, but he just couldn't make a putt for like a week or two. Or like, was it the wrist? Was it that wrist? What was Nick saying? He like cut his hand.
He cut his hand on a wine glass. Like, yeah.
I think it's affecting him.
He's good.
Yeah, I think it's healed.
We checked in with Scottie Scheffler, and the leaderboard said he's good.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it really is. It really is nuts. And you know that because I'm usually rooting for. I feel like a lot of people too, Havoc on Sundays when there's a 3 or 4 shot lead, and it's evident whoever's in first is going to win. Like, all right, make a bogey and whatever. Ben Griffin had like a moment to possibly do something, but that course was playing so hard, and then the bogeys were coming, and he's not playing. All right, he's taking the RBC Canadian off. I had a whole graphic. Scottie Scheffler in the last 40 months, the stats are just insane. 19 wins, 36 top threes, 3 majors, 52 top 10s, $121 million. And he's such a boring emotion. He's a boring emotion golfer, which is just hilarious that everyone loves him because no matter what your skill set is, you can appreciate what he's doing on the course because it's just insane.
He's a silent killer.
Yeah, he really is.
In my opinion, I honestly think he is the best thing for the game of golf. And he has so much longevity left if he's healthy. There needs to be some sort of dominance in someone that people are chasing to make it exciting. Golf was exciting when Tiger was around. Who can beat Tiger? You better have a great week because you have somebody who is just better than a majority of the field. I'm not saying all the field, but there's maybe 2 guys that if you put a money game together at a local course that I would even consider taking against Scottie.
Yeah.
A couple.
Rory and Bryson?
Probably. They would be 2 of like the few that I would say like, yeah, money game on the weekend if they had something on the line. Yes, put them head to head. There's other golfers that, they can go low, but they're not playing with that kind of just urgency, man. The guy knows when to put the gas on and when to, maintain, and he knows how to do it. He knows how to be in front. He knows how to come from behind. He finds a way to get it done. It's just, there was an interview with Tiger. I forget who it was. This guy's like, well, what are you going to do to prepare for next week? And he was like 7 shots back going into a Sunday. And he's like, well, I think if I can go shoot 65, 64, and, they don't throw out a number, I don't see any reason I couldn't win this golf tournament.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of how Scottie is. He's anywhere on the leaderboard. He's still confident that he has a chance to win the golf tournament.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
I thought he was going to win 2 weeks ago when Ben Griffin and Mateus Schmid, I think maybe it's not Schmid, but him and the final group at what was 2 weeks ago?
Killing me.
Charles Schwab.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, the Charles Schwab and Ben Griffin and Schmid were the last. They were the last group, and Scottie was like shot back, but he was in the top 10. And I sent a text to Nick and Sean saying, like, what are the chances the leaders even win? Because I mean, Scottie looked pretty decent.
Hunting.
He does this thing on Sunday or Saturday on the last like 5 holes. And like the final 5 holes of all these prestigious golf courses they're like nicknamed, or they just are notoriously difficult, and he'll just go like 3 under in the last 4 holes.
Tear him apart.
On Saturday night. And it's just, what in the world? It's so
cool. Carefree.
Is this anything close to what Tiger was probably like in a couple of those years where, Scottie had one of the best years like Tiger?
They basically said, I forget who posted it. Somebody on Instagram posted that he would have to have this same start to the season. So however many tournaments are left, let's just say we're halfway through the season. He would need to double his wins this year and do that for another 12 years straight to reach something silly. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to win, I don't know, 70 more tournaments, 60. How many wins does he have total?
I believe he's at 19.
Is it 19? Jesus.
So, yeah,
he's got a 4x where he's at right now.
Yeah. And Tiger got going early, and Scottie didn't.
How many players off the top of your head have more than 20 wins in our era, not old school?
It's like Phil's.
Yes, anybody past 65 years old doesn't count. Like anybody older than Bernhard Langer doesn't count. I
don't like. Who would it be?
Rory,
he's got more than
DJ,
Speed. Yeah, Rory, DJ, Phil.
Probably Fred Couples. I mean, I would say less than 10. I would say less than 10 people have. I mean, we could probably, if you want to fact check that.
I wish there was like a golf. It's so hard to find like fun golf stats like that. Like it would be for a different sport.
I feel like this is definitely.
You could probably look at the PGA Tour leader all time.
Yeah, like we're not going to go Sam Snead, whatever else. Tiger Woods, Jack, Ben Hogan doesn't count. Arnold Palmer, Byron.
Yeah, so Phil at 45.
Yeah, Walter Hagen, we're not going to count. Phil, Tom Watson will give. VJ,
Rory, DJ,
Johnny Miller.
All right.
Gary Player.
How far? Okay. Well, then you got to do like Greg Norman too.
Yeah, Greg Norman.
Ernie Els. Oh, Ernie Els had 19. Ben Crenshaw had 19.
Where's Greg Norman on this? He's at 20 even.
Yeah.
20 even. Davis Love III. But I mean, literally, there's less than like 15, 20 players, and this guy's done it at how old?
29, 28.
Yeah.
I think he might be 29 now.
He's going to double that. I am confident that
he's 28. He'll be 29 in the 21st.
He will have 40 wins by the end of his career. No doubt.
Yeah, I agree, which will be insane. I wish I got to appreciate DJ just 24 because that's I didn't really realize that.
I brought that up a few weeks ago.
I know, but like I can't comprehend. I can't link that. Like DJ won that many.
The crazy thing is he was doing it during a time when Tiger was still playing. He was doing it in a time when Rory McIlroy was playing.
Mm-hmm. That 2008, 2020.
That's the impressive thing about DJ. People don't give him credit because he lost a couple big tournaments, doesn't have but like one major. You know, he's an incredible player.
He's got 2. Yeah, he's got 2. Because he won the Masters.
Oh, that's right.
So I feel like that pretty much solidified him being it. I mean, he's won 20 plus tournaments. He's won 2 majors. And he's 41 now, 40. So
yeah, his Masters
made
was bullshit
sense.
though, wasn't it? He was a 2020.
His okay, and like
This was the
even
November
that,
Masters. I'll give it to him, but
I know I know. You have to give it to him, and yeah, he definitely deserves it. That
everyone
was
else is
such a
playing the same
weird,
golf course. I get it.
yeah, that was just such a weird year for every national champion. So yeah, DJ shot. He broke the record at 20 under. And we hopped on the white lines and green jacket shirt, and those sold like hotcakes on a Sunday morning. And Sung J M and Cam Smith were 15 under in second, 5 shots behind him. That was so interesting. A weird year. That's why the Charles Schwab is such a classic event. That was the first one back.
Exhilarating tournament.
There's so many just like those SEC burner accounts tweeting about golf, and they are absolutely shitting on the state of Texas's golf. And I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, these are Charles Schwab is a little different. I mean, if you like a good hard course like Colonial, like I do, but some of these events, I don't know. Texas is a pretty boring golf state from what I've gathered on the PGA Tour.
I've only played one course in Dallas for a work event. It wasn't impressive, but
Yeah.
I've seen some very cool like resort style courses in Texas. I've just never.
Yeah, we played when we went down there, we played where the old shell was, the old shell Houston.
Didn't
They
y'all
made
play
a
that like kind of signature hole course? What was it called?
yeah, Tour 18.
Tour 18. Yeah.
That was awesome. I was like 1 under on Amen Corner. That was
What'd you make on 12?
I birdied 12. I threw it. There's a post on Instagram on Mr. Golfballing, I'm sure, of me birdieing because we vlogged the Amen Corner. And it was really funny. I don't want to get into Nick's life, but Nick was preoccupied. And we always make fun of him for that. Nick couldn't even. Oh my god!
I need you to link that. I don't know if I've seen that.
Oh yeah, I'll pull it. I'll try and find it even to link it in this pod. But it was a cold winter day in January day in Houston, Texas, and it was gray. The course was in dog shit condition, but it was so cool. The first hole was Harbor Town 18. The second hole was Bay Hill 5.
Teeing off on 18 at Harbor Town's a wild start.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's a tough finishing hole.
It wasn't as tough on Tour 18 Houston,
Yeah,
but we played where the Houston Open was, the old shell Houston Open. They
Yeah.
changed the course, and that was a really cool opportunity, and we vlogged that as well. But yeah, that was a really nice course. And then we played a country club with a follower, and that was pretty cool, but it wasn't anything crazy. Like when on that trip, we drove to somewhere in Mississippi, and we played like one of the purest courses I've ever seen. I can't think of the town, but in Mississippi. Like that Charlotte area you just flew into, that seems like a huge golf hub. The golf courses in that southeast area where you were at seem amazing. And my cousin lives there, so he's always saying that too.
What part?
Like Charlotte area.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Just the amount of courses that you can get to.
Yeah, I mean, it's my brother goes to Kiowa every year. Yeah, every week. That'd be aggressive. No, he's got a group he goes with every year for a trip. They're 2.5 hours from Pinehurst, 3 hours from Aiken/Augusta. He plays all over. But
would you ever come up and play TPC Tampa? It's like $80 apparently with that pass right now in the summer.
I would.
That seems cool.
I might. There's a chance I might need somebody for Cabot. It's gonna be expensive though.
Oof.
But it'll be towards the end of the month.
To
early.
play?
Huh?
To play?
Yeah. I'll know more next week. Maybe by the end of the week, but
how much is expensive?
Probably like 3 or 4.
I think that'd be so worth it.
Yeah, it's just the fact. I think that it's like $200 plus caddy, which is going to be up to him.
I've never had a caddy. That's sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
dude,
never had a caddy.
Yeah. And my
Dude, that'd
friends
be
out from
sick.
Kentucky, like they're casual golfers. He's probably like a 12 or 14, maybe. When he's playing good, he can, lower 80s, but I don't think he's breaking 80 too often. But good time. Him and his brother-in-law are coming down. They're going to be in Tampa.
Oh, cool.
I was supposed to play Stream Song with them the Monday afterwards, but I don't think I'm going to make it. It's just too much. I've been taking off too much work.
Yeah, you've been traveling a lot.
I'm playing Stream Song next Tuesday.
Are you really?
Yeah, we're taking a potential new hire up there.
Oh my god, dude. Where is that?
Middle of fucking nowhere.
Bowling Green, Florida. I've been thinking about that a lot recently because that Instagram account, like Bucket List Golf Trips or whatever, I think I really want to like play Aaron Hills, Whistling Straits. Like I kind of want to splurge on a nice course and enjoy it. So I feel like I haven't played a nice course in a while.
I'll tell you what we should do and make it way fucking easier on yourself is go over to the park. Me and Nick had a blast there. We played there last year when he was down. Or maybe it was 2 years ago. Me and Chris met him over there and played like one random afternoon and just got a hotel and came back. It was like $150 for I forget what the hotel was called, but it was next to a Topgolf. So we just got done, got to the hotel, walked over to the Topgolf and drank at their bar for like another couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely sounds fun.
It's cool.
I like that.
And they have caddies at the park, so you can get that experience too.
Yeah, that's badass. I'd love to be on the other side of caddies.
I can't believe you've I feel like just hanging out on Nick, I would have gone somewhere.
Right? I'd say the nicest course I've ever played would be in Cabo with Nick at Tiger's course, but no caddies.
It can be a really good experience or a really bad experience.
That's just being a former caddy. I'm sure of that. That's
I think my favorite caddy or one of was the guy that we had at the park with Nick.
Oh wow.
This kid named Earl. He was from Atlanta, so kind of had similar areas that we knew growing up. He caddied at Eastlake, and he caddies up at Sand Valley. Wow. So when Nick got on Sand Valley, he called him, and the dude got him out.
Wow.
And so I'll keep in touch with him. I'll hit him up on Facebook. I got his number, but it's like, hey, let me know when you're back down in Florida. We'll come see you and request you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He came in actually when we went. He came and ate dinner with us, and then got us back out on the lit par 3 course for free. And then we just went back out on the par 3 course for like 45 minutes till they closed.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to make you pay when they're closing the lights off in less than an hour.
Yeah.
So he walked inside and just talked to the guy.
Yeah, it seemed cool. Well, you got any? I don't know what we're doing with these predictions.
We need to talk
Scottie Rory thing.
We need to talk off camera and just put together a plan for that because it seems to be kind of convoluted. I will say I did have Scottie Scheffler, so if you want to just go ahead and throw it up there.
I'm aware you had Scottie Scheffler, but I'm pretty sure you had Scottie. Like, what happened last week? I don't know if I even did it.
I think we did. It was 6-4 and then went to 8-5.
All right.
But what was it? Who were our sleepers? I have no idea.
I think we canned the sleepers, and wasn't Nick on the last pod? I just did a solo pod, and then the 2 episodes ago, I'm pretty sure Nick was on it. So
no. Pretty sure
Nick was on it.
We did one in between. No.
Nick was on the last. That's why, I think we just got to get rid of Nick here on these picks. Yeah, Nick was on. Pro Golf is littered with talent. Yeah, he was exhausted. Because you spawned in 2 eps ago exhausted, and then he spawned in last ep exhausted.
I wasn't even drinking 2 episodes ago, I don't think.
Yeah, no, you just got back from golf.
Issue.
Yeah. But now we're here. It's still sunlight out.
I'm still drink number 1 for the day, so we're
It's
good.
beautiful.
It's only 5:48. That's
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll pick Rory.
I will take Scottie.
He's
not playing. Dang. Yeah. I'll take Oberg.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's in Rory's group.
Scottie or Oberg?
Oberg.
I'll take Oberg.
Yeah.
I like it. Don't I get 2 because Scottie's not playing?
Yeah, but you made me take John Pock recently, so I'll give you a tame second pick.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'll pick somebody random.
Mike Weir's playing. Oh yeah, 55. Oh my god, the first lefty legend in my life in golf.
I'm gonna take Max Homa just because he's got some fire in him, and I know he needs to play well right now. He can't. He can't afford not to play well. I'm going with Max Homa. I think that's fair, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know he's playing. Wow, this is a packed house.
Yeah, he needs to play well. I'm gonna go Max Homa and over.
Oh my goodness, John Pock's playing again. Nice. I don't even see Homa. He's playing.
It's RBC, right?
Yeah. There's just so many names. Oh.
He is.
Yeah, he's playing
718. Yep.
Oh my God, the first group goes off at 6:45.
He also very well may not be playing with Oberg. Oh no, he is. The last 3 are at the same time. Yeah.
How do you even prep for a 6:45 tee off the night before? Well, I know what the answer is. It's just as boring.
Yeah.
Get some dinner and mellow out.
Oh, this is another good story from Tree Farm. When I tell you that I could not have had a worse range session, I shanked 8 golf balls in the driveway.
Oh no.
I was so glad that my brother's friend was in front of me and not having to actually see my swing on the driving range, because he's probably a 10 or 12 handicap, a little worse than me. I think he shot 83 or something like that. But I hit the golf ball sideways in the driving range, and my brother's giving me hell. He goes, the good news, Ryan, is I've never had a bad range session and a bad round. He goes, you're going to play fine.
Yeah.
The first hole is a 185-yard par 3 over the shit.
What'd you do?
I hit a 6-iron to about 15 feet.
Nice.
You putted for par and got my ass out of there as fast as I could. So that felt really good.
That's the worst. I hate were you rushed or no?
Didn't see a group behind us all day.
No, range. That's awesome though.
Oh no, not at all.
I hate a rush.
We showed up. The range was completely full. There was a group of 12 guys that were in front of us, and they kind of like seemed like they were going to hold us up, but didn't really. We waited a few times.
So. Yes. How's the halfway?
They have homemade Uncrustables that were to die for.
Homemade.
I had 2 of them. They were great.
Wow.
My brother's like, you want an Uncrustable? I was like, I'm good. No worries. He's like, no. You need to try these. They make them homemade. I was like, all right, I guess I'm not good. I'll take one.
It sounds incredible.
Proceeded to have another one. It was
nice.
And it's not really a halfway house. They kind of got where the hut will be.
Modified.
And just a cart out there and some bathrooms. But dude, being that incredible when it's in its infancy, I can't wait another year or 2 to get an invite back and play when it's like stay on property.
Yeah, I'm sure that was beautiful.
I don't know if you can look at pictures of the cabins, but the cabins are sick.
That's badass. The Southeast, scout these cabins, man.
It's gonna look like Cabot Citrus Farms, but like in South Carolina. It's very Pinehurst-esque, a lot of waste area, native fescue. I gave my caddy a little bit of shit. He goes, hey, pull your ball out of that. I said, no, I'm just going to play it as it lies and punch out. He goes, no, they just planted that native fescue. I said, listen to what you just said. They planted the native fescue. It means they wasn't fucking here before. It's not native if you had to plant it.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, you just can't hit out of that. He's like, it's a free drop. So, okay.
Did it play?
Still made bogey.
Yeah. Made a comment. Oh, were you that's in South Carolina?
Leesville, South Carolina.
Oh,
It's
cool.
about
Is it by
45 minutes
Greenville?
north of Aiken.
Aiken.
Aiken's where a lot of PGA Tour guys live.
Oh wow.
It's just outside of Augusta, like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So,
There was one.
you know, Ocala, Florida's like the horse country down here kind of thing. Aiken is that up there. A lot of wealthy horse farms, golf courses. It's where Kevin Kisner's club is,
Oh, okay.
Palmetto Country Club.
Cool. When I was leaving Fort Myers, I'd like briefly looked at houses to rent or apartments to rent in Augusta.
Dumb idea.
That was so stupid. Yeah. All right. That's all I got. Thanks for joining us.
Always.
Now I'm starting to get tired. Ooh. Dinner time. All right. Thank you for watching or listening. And yeah, I did that solo app, which did very well.
I'm gonna have to give it a listen.
Your name dropped in probably the first 3 minutes.
For bailing, sorry, dude, I was traveling.
No, yeah, but they did good. But anyways, I'm gonna make a bunch more YouTube videos. So check out the golf ball on YouTube if you haven't already. And 97K. Hopefully the next time we see you, it'll be the old 100. So yeah,
Let's
we'll
go.
see you.
I got nothing.